To our men sheds. So delighted that you're here.
We are absolutely honoured with this.
Mark would like to read something that explains the, what the
Yeah.
shed is about,
If
and
you
what
have
they
2
do in the
minutes,
community, if that's
right.
okay, yeah?
So
And
it's
that's something like they have in the dial, very long.
there's a lot to say about main shed. So it's the value of a main shed. I mean it's what it means to us, the other main sheds, and how it's kind of saved lives and everything. These places, So it's not as long as it looks. It's just a big writing probably. So yeah, here we go. So traditionally, when you think of a main shed, what do you think of? Most likely, you think of older men, retired. Maybe they've lost their partners. You probably think they all have machinery, lathe machines, wood turners, a garden even. And if that's what you think, and if that's all a main shed was, it would actually still be a pretty cool place to go to. But a main shed is far more than that. Certainly Air Shed is anyway. Air Shed is members that span 3 generations. Our youngest is 18, an artistic, creative young man, a costume designer with unlimited potential. Our oldest, my dad, 75, still thinks he's 40. we have no machinery, and we're probably one of the smallest sheds in size, but this little shed has had a big impact in our community. Since day one in 2010, when it started as a men's group, then to become a main shed in 2012, our focus has been about men's mental health and well-being. And over the years, many of the lads who've come to this shed have had issues, whether it be mental or physical. Lads who live alone, maybe they aren't great socially. We bring them in, we build their confidence and the belief in themselves. We make lifelong friendships. They become active members of the community, linking in with the local groups like Holly House and the Project Centre, helping to improve the wonderful community we live in. And our own projects and activities include a yearly fundraiser for charity, which has raised thousands since we started. We go on trips as a group, fishing, the zoo, Wicklow Jail, Malem Jail, Limerick, and recently the dog. We do arts projects, poetry classes. We've recently done a podcast with Brezzy. We've a soon to be aired TG4 documentary on main sheds that we feature very heavily in. Very unique, this place. And we are soon to start work on a play which will probably be based on our own shed. Now, whether we write it or star in it or both, it will be a fantastic experience for us all. So that and more is the value of a main shed. It's the best thing most of us have been involved.
Well done. That's the great work you're doing with the Ballybrack.
Yes.
The second page.
But there's one more little bit, and again, this is lad. As I'm writing this, it's less than 24 hours until Taoiseach Leo Varadkar pays a visit to our shed. That's right, the leader of our country wants to visit our little shed. Not one of the big sheds with all the fancy stuff. Little in the middle of a housing estate, main shed in Loughlinstown. From a visit to the White House, back home, to a visit to the LBS main shed. Mind-blowing stuff. So welcome Taoiseach to the shed. And finally, on behalf of ourselves and the wider shed movement, we'd like to thank the government for the financial help and support that has been given to the sheds, particularly through the pandemic years right up to the present day. Extra grants have meant the survival of many of the sheds throughout the country. And hopefully our visits gives you an idea how brilliant and important these sheds are. We hope you continue to support us. Sheds are life changing.
Well done. That's our calendar.
There's our main artist.
That's
That's Mark.
a charity we done. Everybody